a dominant win. Louis Varland gets his first big league win, and Luis Arraez is officially the batting champ. Was that just the best way you could have hoped to end the season?
Yeah, it's all the things you were looking for in the final game of the year for us this year. And there were a lot of good things that you could talk about if you were talking about today's game. Post game, we gave away at least 4 baseballs and a batting champion, recognition to one of our guys. So it was a good way to wrap the season. I was really pleased with what I saw and the way our guys came out and played today.
Louis gets walks in his first 2 at-bats and then gets a double. How fitting was it for him to have that as his final at-bat, such a big hit? And what did it mean to you to be able to take him out of that moment knowing what was about to happen for him?
It was perfect. You don't know how those games are going to play out. There are times where you have guys and you want to recognize them in some way, and you want to do that in front of their team and allow everyone to stand up and give them a clap and acknowledge what is going on in front of our eyes. And Louis goes out there and does things that he does a lot. He goes out there, gets on base a couple times to start the game, puts a good swing on a ball, and it worked out well. Miranda not being in the game today and not playing, it was good to get him out there and he could run for him, and then we could get Ryan in the DH spot. But all the most important part of that is Louis goes out there, he gets on base 3 times, and he's the American League batting champion. So how often do you get a chance to say that?
Took you guys like an at-bat to get Jose out there. What was the process of deciding that was the time to get Louis out?
Well, we were going to put Ryan in the DH spot when Louis was done. I didn't want to run Ryan at that point in the game. I wanted to give him some more time to kind of get going and get loose. But Jace looked at me and goes, we can just send Miranda out there for the time being and let him run and then take him out. He wasn't playing anyway, and it was a good thought, and we went with it. We were just getting through that one. There was I believe 1 out, right? And we just giving Miranda a second to go get loose, but he was fine going in the game, and we got everything we were looking for right there.
I noticed any relief from Louis, just the fact that he's been in this conversation like the entire season, right? And then with the injury, and that probably adds a little stress on it, just the fact that he finally achieved the goal.
I think that he achieved what he was hoping to do, and he's not a guy that normally thinks about things on a personal level like that. He's a team player. He's here to win and compete and do his thing out there to help us do what we want to do as a group. So being an individual award and something that he's good at, something he takes pride in, something he's probably, quietly been desiring for maybe his entire life. The closer he got to it, I think it was a little stressful. I do think that he just won his first American League batting title. I do think that if he's doing the things that we think he can do, and he's playing well going forward, he's having good at-bats, the next time around, I don't think he's going to think about it the same way. I think he's going to be a little more relaxed, a little more go with the flow, a little more just less concerned. Once you pull it off, and he pulled it off. He did a great job. He did a great job all year long. He's already got it. The second one, I don't know what it feels like, but once you do something once, it's a little easier the next time around.
What was the moment there like in the clubhouse?
It was fantastic. Last day of the year, guys have flights. They're literally trying to get in the shower normally, and everyone's running around. Everyone slowed down for a few minutes and wanted to acknowledge what Louis did. I said to the group, you can be in the game a very long time and never see one of your guys go out there and achieve something like that. And everyone, I think, had a lot of fun with it. Carlos bought him a very nice gift. It's a bold move. You got to feel pretty confident the guy's going to take it home if you're going to go out and spend the money that he spent. But he did, and rightfully so. And I thought that was very nice and very generous of him too. But it was fun, and he got a chance to accept it and have a toast in front of all of his teammates, which I think means a lot to Louis.